Okay, India is a big country. India is the seventh largest country in the world. Seventh, I believe above India is Australia. Biggest is Russia, Canada, United States, China. These are bigger to India. Brazil, Russia, Canada, USA 3, China 4, Brazil 5, Australia 6, and then India. But they are very big. India is small, but still it comes in seventh number. I will eighth would be Kazakhstan. This is what I believe. So. India size country came out of Russia. How big it was. Anyway, now what is north to India? Himalaya. No one knows. What is north to India? Himalaya. What is eastern part of India? Then it is Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Nagaland. So these are the eastern part of India and Arunachal Pradesh. So these are eastern part of India. Okay, not true. Neither Himalaya is north part of India. The most precious river, Sita River. Sita River means it is very beautiful. That's why it is Sita River or Tarim River, head of this country. That is the Sita River. And then east part of Indian subcontinent is not these small states. East part of the India is no more with the India. The way the north part of India is no more with the India, east part of India is also no more with the India. And it begins from Burma. So what is eastern part of India? Actually, it is central part of India because they come in catchment of Ganga one or Brahmaputra one. So Meghna river comes in Meghna river, one river meets and all along it is eastern part of India. And that river comes from, I forget the name, that river comes from Burma one and it comes and it meets Meghna river. And then Meghna river meets the Brahmaputra Ganga duo river. And this is how the northeast is. But Burma onward, that is the actual eastern part of India. And that eastern part of India, that main river that flows in that region is called Mekong River. So Tibet is a plateau which actually it serves Indian subcontinent as far as river is concerned, and through river only agriculture happens. Either it is Indus, it is Brahmaputra, or it is Mekong. Four river I talk, and one is Pharat river. So out of four river, three river comes out of Tibet one. So the Tibet river in Tibet, that river Mekong river, it flows in Tibet and then it comes from the northern side of the Tibet. I believe it comes from the Qinghai province. And Mekong river flows south and then it enters the Indian, means eastern part of Indian subcontinent. And first it makes the boundary between Burma and Laos. I believe then it makes boundary between Burma and Thailand, and then it becomes or Thailand and Laos. It's a Laos river, more or less. It's a Laos river, and then it makes boundary between Laos and Cambodia, I believe, and then it enters finally into Cambodia. Then it enters into Vietnam. Southern part of Cambodia, Phnom Penh is the capital of Cambodia, and then it enters into Vietnam, and then finally it empties into, I believe, Indian Ocean, because all Indian river they empties into Indian Ocean only. That's why it is Indian Ocean. So Mekong River. So Mekong River has kind of some kind of divisive scenario as far as Cambodia and Vietnam is concerned. They're not that straightforward the way they look. So Cambodia has northern part, southern part. So southern part, this Mekong River flows. I should not say this because it is very precious and very pious river. So Mekong River, it flows in the southern part of Cambodia. Then it enters into southern part of Vietnam, and it makes a highly cultivating plain. That plain culture is different to northern part of the Indian subcontinent as far as east of the India. So in East India, the Mekong River, while it is meeting the Indian Ocean, it makes a plain. If it is plain, the northern side comes in Himalayan territory. Himalaya goes that side also. It's a lower Himalaya. So that region is mountainous region, and southern part is full plain, and there is the problem. We are talking about Champa province in Vietnam. So Vietnam, the earlier name of the Vietnam, the central and southern province of Vietnam, that falls in Mekong Plain, Mekong agricultural plain, and southern part of Cambodia, but it was never part of Champa province. So central part and southern part of Vietnam, that is right now, that is the plain of Mekong River, that is Champa province of the Vietnam. Champa province. So Champa province is still people out there, central part of Indonesia and Vietnam, southern part of Vietnam and southern part of Cambodia where Mekong River flows. That plain area still language is Cham. Cham is a language and generally people are called Cham people. Even though Cham is a tribe there and there are many other tribes, but more or less that region is called Cham people and their language is Cham. Now, in Vietnam, there are two parts. One is northern part that is called Viet Kingdom. Earlier it was known as Viet Kingdom. Viet became Vietnam. So northern part is actually Vietnam. Southern part is Champa. Central and southern part is Champa. Champa means where Cham people they live. Their primary profession is agriculture. What primary? Severe agriculture. Power of Mekong River, it lies in southern Cambodia and central and southern Vietnam. If if Mekong River is considered as the longest river in the Indian subcontinent, Ram River. As we see, if you see Ramayana, then that represents King Ram. So that river is very long, longest river out of Brahmaputra, Indus and Pharat river. And its plain lies that section. So that section is different. And there was Champa kingdom in Vietnam part of this section. Champa kingdom. Many people say that Cham people who was ruling the Champa kingdom, actually they were influenced by Champapur. Champapur is in Bhagalpur region of Bihar. So their Champapur region is there and Cham people had trade relationship with Champapur. So they named their kingdom as Champa. And Champa kingdom in Vietnam, it has 4 states. Okay, the top state was, I forget the name, I will see, then there are 4 states, central part and next part. Okay, so one state, then Vijaya is the next state, and Kathura is the another state, and then southernmost state was Panduranga. So there were 4 states. Okay, and I it's difficult that I forget the name. So we will see all the 4 states. So second state is Vijaya, and third state is Kathura, and fourth southernmost is Panduranga. Panduranga is a big port, and through this port the actual trade used to happen. And if that is the case, then Cham people, the historians say that Cham people, they are not from Vietnam or Cambodia. Cham people are Malay Polynesian people. Malay Polynesian, if you see Malay archipelago, Malay set of islands, in that Philippines also comes, and then Kalimantan Island or Borneo Island, and then Indonesia, Bali, and Timor, and then Papua Guinea, New Papua Guinea, until it goes even it goes little eastward. It is also called Melanesia nowadays. It is actually Malay Polynesia. So Malay Polynesia, and then the Polynesia actually from Papua Guinea, New Papua Guinea, and you go little bit eastward. From there, the modern Polynesia start. Polynesia is a small set of islands in Pacific Ocean, south of south in Pacific Ocean. In Pacific Ocean, there is a in South Pacific Ocean. There are set of islands called Polynesia. If that set of islands make intersection with Malaysian archipelago, then it is called Malay Polynesia or Melanesia. But in Polynesia is very big. It goes till Easter's Island and north it goes till Hawaii of United States. It makes a triangle and it's very big. And this Polynesia comes till boundary of Melanesia or Malay Polynesia, where boundary is Fiji, and Fiji comes in the Malay Polynesia. North is a kind of Kiribati Islands. So Kiribati is called there is a called I believe Micronesia or something like that. So Micronesia and then Polynesia. Micronesia, Polynesia, and Melanesia. There are three regions in South Pacific Ocean where island is there. So one is led by Kiribati, and this one I believe they have islands like Easter. Their boundary, I don't remember. I believe some Solomon Island or something. I'm not sure about it. And then Melanesia, where Fiji and these countries are there. So it is called Melanesia. Malay Polynesia people are Chan people, and they controlled Vietnam, the main plain area, and they called it Champa Pur. Okay, now that is the story of Champapur, and the Champapur country. It existed from 2C, second C till 17th C. 15th century this country existed, and it was based upon Hinduism. Hinduism means till 200 year back, 300 year back, there was a full-fledged Hindu country existed for 1500 centuries, and no one knows in India. How many people know that actual name of South Vietnam and Central Vietnam is Champa, and that Champa country existed for 1500 years. That powerful it was, and highly flourished, and highly, you can say that highly cultivating area, highly developed nation. Champa. Now the Cham tribe in the Champapur, now mostly they are Muslim, and in 17th century they converted from Hinduism to Muslim, and some of them are still Hindu, but most of them they converted to Muslim, and they are in the Mekong River region still, and they are in Cambodia, and they are in Central and South Vietnam. So that is the story, and I'll read it through that what are the states. Okay, Amravati. Okay, so Champa is divided into four states: Amravati, and then Vijaya, and then Kauthara and Panduranga. Amravati, Vijaya, Kauthara, and Panduranga. So these are the states that comes in Champa. And the northern part, the Viet nation, that is northern part of Vietnam now, North Vietnam, that was Buddhist, and it has influence from China. Okay, so actually the Chinese people have big demerit. If you see now also, they have a big mental disease to capture land and say it is China, China, China. This is what they were doing. They captured this full Vietnam Han people, Han tribe in China. They started saying it is China, China, China. Now Cham people they fought for it, and they established a country called Champa in second C. Okay, 9192 C. So in second C, they established country, they changed these Han Chinese people north towards China. Okay, so they stayed there in Viet country, and from Viet along the Viet country, that is North Vietnam, that is Buddhist country always. So from there, Buddhist religion is actually Chinese religion. So though the center is Bihar in India, and from there they kept attacking on the Champa. So Champa was a very prosperous country, and north side Han people they kept attacking them, and Khmer kingdom of Cambodia, they also Buddhist, they also kept attacking Champa because it's a Hindu country. Not only that, Java people, that is Jakarta, Indonesia, they were also Buddhist country earlier. So Buddhist, they could not tolerate the prosperity of a Hindu nation, Champa, somewhere in between. So they kept attacking on the Champa always. Okay, so 400 C, King Bharda So Bharda was the king of Champa. 446 Chinese, they invaded Champa. Means they kept invading, but they could not succeed. 16th, 6th century, in around 100-year time span, the Chinese ruler were chased away, again back to their China, and Champa was re-established. And in 8th century, Java people they attacked on them. 9th century, Cham Empire, now Java people attacked on them, but they brought it back. Means they attacked it, but they could not succeed. In 9th century, Cham Empire tried to expand in China and Cambodia. So China and Cambodia, they tried to expand their territory. Means they were prosperous. In 1875, Indra Varman, powerful king of the Khmer region of Cambodia. So, okay, so Indra Varman, powerful king, brought no sorry, so 875, Indra Varman is the king of Champa. And looking at these attacks, he brought the kingdom capital to Amravati, that is the north. In around 1000 C, then heavy attack from Khmer people in Cambodia and the Han people of China was seen. In 1145, 1145, Suryavarman II, powerful king of Khmer region, he built the kind of Angkor Wat temple. So powerful reason Suryavarman II, now he conquered Champa. And 2 years later only the Champa king Jaya Harivarman won. Now he threw away the Khmer people, Cambodian people. In 1177, Cham controlled Angkor region, Cambodia region. So these are the story. 13th century, they attacked Vietnam and Mongolia. It was very powerful Champa region. And later in 17th century, their power decreased, and then later the Viet people, they were in North Vietnam now, they controlled the region. Now it became Vietnam. But actually central part of Vietnam and south part of Vietnam, Amravati, Vijaya, Kathura and Panduranga. So these are the region, it belongs to Champa. Someone can visit Vietnam, and there are many Hindu temples still belonging to Cham people. But Cham people are mostly they are Muslim now. After their territory was snatched from them, they converted into Muslim religion. But still, temple do not have any religion. Brick do not have any religion. People can visit Champa still, and they can trace it out that how powerful out of the way Hindu religion kingdom was there in Vietnam, and that existed for 1500 years, not for 50 years, 1500 years. So enjoy, visit Vietnam and enjoy.